I'm gonna eat my pickle and smoke my black. It's really hard for me to chew, so sometimes I have my brain like freeze when cause I'm hitting the wrong nerves. So this gonna take me a while to eat this. Versus before, I used to chew up food. I be doing in 5 minutes my whole big plate. But these days I have to eat a little bit at a time because my mouth get inflamed quick, my gums. So I'm gonna take a break from it right now because I'm gonna just take this out, y'all. I was trying to hold off. Let me see if I bought that thing out. I was trying to hold off. I promise I was trying to hold off, but it's irritating me now. So I'm gonna put this on. I got I got a lot. All right. Y'all, I found myself wearing these things a lot now these days. See, look, people used to be so judgmental to me when I first locked my hair, and they used to literally tell me to do my hair. And I used to style these things up the best that I can so that it won't give me a migraine. And this one lady asked me, she said, "Are you trying to make yourself look ugly?" It was a whole social worker lady. Well, I think she was an housing advocate for me or something like that. I don't know, cause it was my first time having fixed income apartment in West Palm Beach, and that pretty lady said that to me. She was so beautiful too. She was like, "Are you trying to make yourself ugly because you're beautiful?" It was actually a compliment. She wasn't really trolling me, but it's the way she said it. And I was like, "So, do you think I'm ugly because of my hair?" Look at TikTok, took it off. Y'all, look at TikTok, whole ass. The whole phone cut off. Damn, the whole phone cut off. All right, I don't really care about TikTok like that. I really don't. So I'll just let it stay off. I was literally live on TikTok too, and they literally just capped me. But y'all, I'm sitting in this hot car. I'm eating with flies. It's Sudan hot in the house and outside because they turned the air off again. And I just got a lot going on. I am so hot. Look, the phone is not dead. It just powered off and powered the fuck back on because TikTok didn't like what I said about them violating people's freedom of speech. Because every time I say certain things, they like, I don't even be saying nothing bad. People be talking about the worst crimes on these apps and they let it go. I don't be saying nothing. I just be, you know, talking about what's happening to me with these Freemasons, and they always cap me as soon as I say Freemason, so I know what's going on. I said I was gonna play along with them and play their little game and not talk about Freemasons so I could make money. Look, it's literally not dead, and y'all saw it powered off. You see, it's literally not dead. So why did it power off? Somebody's hacked. They hack into your phone. You give them permission. And I would love to make a video on that, but nobody really care about that. People just want to make a bag and move on in life. They don't care to expose stuff. They don't care about that type of stuff. And I'm learning that. So I don't need to talk about nothing that's happening to me. I need to just let it happen and survive it. Because I've lost everybody. I lost all my friends. I don't have nobody. Like, I'm alone every single day. By choice, though, because um, I noticed that people troll me a lot. Yeah, I go through a lot of stuff secretly that y'all don't know about. Like, folks pick at me all the time. Like, literally, I've been all my whole life. People picked at me. Y'all, this ain't no cap either. Like, people have picked at me my whole entire life since I could remember being 6 years old. People would pick at me, and I can't certain things I couldn't help, but it made me be fake with myself. It made me try to blend in. I literally used to study people more. Oh no, let me tell y'all some crazy stuff. Y'all think I'm crazy, let me tell you something crazier than me. I used to literally write stuff down when I had to go somewhere. I promise you, if I was gonna go out somewhere, y'all, I wrote down stuff to say. Who the fuck? I used to be in the room. So to the people that were so mean to me, let me tell you what I used to do before you came around me or before I met up with you. I wrote down things to say to make conversation. Like, out literally facts. I promise y'all. I will write down, and whoever found those notes, y'all, that's why you probably thought I was crazy, and I really am. But it was all about me trying to blend in with you to feel accepted. I don't do that shit no more. I don't care to do that no more. I don't care to be accepted from nobody. I don't care who come around me. I don't care who appreciates me for who I am. I just don't care. Like, facts. All right, let's see what happened with this TikTok video. This TikTok live. Okay. What happened to the live though, y'all? Oh, so that's why they turn it off like that. So cause when you get off, when it turned off, the live is removed. Like that's the most covert way to erase somebody live. Oh, I just figured it out. Whoa. Whoa. So that's how they let me find out. Okay. God, got to be more careful. TikTok, I just figured you out, boys. You whores. Okay. Okay. It took me 38 years to realize no matter what you do, people are still gonna view you how they view you. Don't try to make people accept you. Just be yourself. The right people gonna come along and love who you really are. Like, facts, facts. Like, if you gotta practice lines to say to them, just crazier than me. If you gotta fucking study people behavior so that you can blend in with them, they ain't for you. Because those that matter, nothing that you do matters. They gonna still love you. So I'm kind of in my stemming phase. Muted. I'm a mute. I don't know how to say it. Y'all don't judge me though, because like my nerves are really bad, and I'm really in panic mode because I don't know how I'm gonna take care of bills. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I can't drive. That was something I've been doing for 4 years. I've been doing deliveries to take care of things because regular jobs make me panic severely. Being around a lot of people, it's levels to it. Like, let's not talk about the physical aspects, but let's talk about the mental aspects of it. The fact that people make me extremely nervous. I glitch. I drop stuff. Like, and we're not gonna talk about the bullying that comes along with it too, because people see that happens, and then they bully me, and then now work is very uncomfortable. Like, I can't be myself at work. I can't be my greatest self at work because, y'all, my other job that I was working at, those people I was working at Papa John's. We're not gonna talk about what happened at Papa John's because shout out to Papa John's. They didn't press charges. They didn't believe what happened. So shout out to Papa John's. But I love that job, y'all. Big facts. I have nothing bad to say. But y'all, when I used to work there, people used to request me in the notes when they made an order. I want Valencia to drop my order off. I promise y'all. I promise. I got screenshots of it because when I would get the order, it would come in. They would be Some of them used to be jealous. Like, girl, they want you to bring it, and sometimes they would note how much they was gonna tip me, and I hated when they did that. Even when I got to them, I used to say, "Don't do that. You're making everybody be mad at me." So they would tip me 50, 100. One person gave me 150, like literally, and she only ordered 2 pieces, like, and gave me $150, literally for Christmas. It was Christmas time though, so I went to manifesting, but I didn't manifest big. Like, I keep hearing, yeah, manifest big, bitch. Think big, bitch. Like, because when all of this shit went down, food stamps, cut my Medicaid food stamps off twice in 1 month, and everything fell off on me. I went into deep prayer, deep manifestation, and I started getting gift cards. People started cash apping me that who owe me stuff, like a lot of stuff. Today I just got a random gift card like 5 a.m. this morning. And I saw the amount, and I was like, God damn, I gotta manifest bigger. I gotta manifest bigger. Because the angels want me to know I don't need nobody else. I like that. All I need is them. I see that now. Because I used to say this all the time. I was just saying this on TikTok. I used to say this all the time when people hurt my feelings to my baby daddy. Oh, shout out to him today. It's his birthday. Happy birthday. I actually sent him today for his birthday. Uh, my thank you note from the autism spectrum program that's studying me and my girls. I showed him the email so that I showed him, my mama, and my sister, a couple people, to show them, listen, listen, listen. Despite you not having faith in me and not believing in me, these people do. These people are telling me I have remarkable findings. What the fuck? What the hell? So to all y'all who called me mentally insane and all of that, these people don't think it. They are calling me a genius. I never thought I was a genius. I always thought I was slow because my whole life I was called retarded. I loved everybody despite it. To this day, people still call me retarded. And they don't know I done been to college. I done been to 3 different colleges, y'all. 2 of them I didn't complete. 1 of them I did. The 2 I didn't complete, I didn't really want to do it. I just went just so I could say I was going to school to make my mom proud and make people finally clap for me. And I didn't get any claps though. But it's okay. It's okay. They didn't know how hard it was for me to try to sit in those classrooms with all those damn people. I'm supposed to be in a small classroom. I'm just realizing that now though. But it's not my mom's fault. She didn't know I was autistic. I finessed the physicians my whole life. They just thought I was bipolar. But what's the odds that now we're finding out because we've evolved, we figured out that bipolar mimics autism. So I was never bipolar, ever. So the y'all who keep telling me go take your medicine and all that, you don't really know me, babe, obviously. I'm really sad, so I'm being sarcastic. This is a lot of dark humor. Y'all, I'ma stop the theatrics for a minute just to tell you the truth. Like, I'm really sad, so I'm being like sarcastic to the highest degree, and I'm trolling myself pretty much. Like, I'm not trolling nobody but myself. I'm not trying to make nobody look bad. I'm just trying to expose the fact that I've never had a support team. Like, I've always had my mama, of course. Yeah, we not gonna put her out there like that. But my mama autistic too. She just don't know it. Like, my grandma told me a lot of stuff. I had to text my mama and tell her that, like, Mom, you autistic, babe. Like, she don't know. I was a complicated child. Like, they had to force me to take a shower sometimes because it was spiders in the and I recently have faced my fear with spiders. I picked up a spider recently, y'all. Like, it probably was poisonous too. I don't know, but I picked it up and I felt the little tingling butterflies sensation when I picked it up and it went away. And that's when I let the spider go. But the spider like literally sat in my hand the whole time looking at my ass. Like, I'm not here to hurt you, Valencia. I like you, Valencia. Yeah, but I would like literally cry and stand in the bathroom every morning until somebody got rid of those daddy long legs in the bathroom. Like, I would glitch too. I would be in there like this. I would do that, and they would say, "Girl, you crazy." Get your retarded ass. My mama didn't say that, but my brother did. Get your retarded ass in the shower. My mama, let me tell y'all about her, because she always accommodated me, and she probably didn't realize she was doing it. But everybody thought that she had favoritism, but she didn't. She just knew that something was different about me, and she would tell people. I would say, "Mama, they staring at me. telling them to stop staring at me. And they would have so much stuff to say, and she would say, just stop staring at her. She don't like when you stare at her. I remember those days. So I appreciate you, Mom. Um, I'm not here to bash my mama. I would never do that. Whether we speak today or never speak again, I would never bash her because I realize that my mama is on the spectrum too, and she's dealing with things that nobody understands. So I'm here to embrace it for her, for my girls, because my daughters just told me that all of they, well, one of my oldest daughter told me that all of her friends have been picking at her, telling her, you know, like calling her slow and stuff like that because she's autistic. And I've been trying to like really talk to her that to get her to embrace her differences. But she's trying her best to mask. She's masking so heavy these days, especially when she went to jail when her baby daddy came here starting with her and told him that he was in fear of her life, of his life, even though he was parked outside when we pulled up from the rheumatologist. We got here at 8 o'clock because I was 2 hours away and I was at that office hours. When we pulled up here, he was sitting outside, y'all. And literally I could see that he's bullying her. But never mind that. I'm trying my best to embrace our differences online for everybody else that's going through this, for everybody else on the spectrum that deal with this type of stuff, for everybody that have to go through this type of shit. I want you to understand that their words don't define you. It defines who they are. Because if they could see something wrong with you and pick at you, it says a lot about them and not you. So, all right. So, okay, so let's do some reaction videos for a little bit because I'm having like a brain freeze and I don't want y'all to just stare at the sweat and the roaches and shit. So let's just take.
The demonic masons and
Oh,
your own
oh,
family.
this one was just sent. That's why I clicked on it 1 minute ago.
Chosen one. The demonic masons and your own family members hate you because you're sending them to jail. The FBI is already involved and raids are in motion. The cops know everything. There are people in your life watching you with a twisted mix of fascination and fury, seeing something
I'm
in you
reviewing
they desperately
Obsidian
want but
on
will
YouTube.
never possess. These aren't just enemies. These are people who were supposed to protect you, and now federal agents are preparing to kick in their doors. Because their time is up. Wrong grandmother, the one who always seemed a little too interested in your personal business, has been harboring a secret hatred that runs deeper than blood. That cousin who suddenly started asking about your finances after your recent success, they've been feeding information to people who want to see you
I
destroyed.
was not
They
prepared.
aren't who always
I
made.
was not trying to talk about this here, but the angels want me to because this was just sent in my notifications from the notification screen on my phone. So here we go.
Backhanded comments about your
This is
lifestyle
for you.
choices has been actively working to undermine your stability for years. Your own mother might be involved in ways that would shatter your understanding of family
Oh
bonds.
no.
The woman who gave you life has been participating in rituals designed to
Oh
end
no.
it, believing
Not
that
my
your
mama.
elimination would somehow transfer your spiritual gifts to her or other family members who feel entitled to what you naturally possess. The most disturbing part, they've been coordinating with a network that goes far beyond your personal circle. A dirty cop, someone sworn to protect and serve, has been using their badge and connections to facilitate a setup that would make your disappearance look accidental. This isn't just corruption. This is a coordinated attack on your very existence.
So
This
I felt this, y'all. A lot of this stuff. I felt this before before everything was taken from me. Because there's a lot of stuff happening around me. I almost DIE'd y'all twice in 1 month. And I believe it's why angels allowed them to have me stuck home like this. It's like it's stuff I can't get into, but These people try to put me out so many times, and this time will be a legit reason because I didn't make it to see Dr. Mason, and because I couldn't make it there. And they said this to me. They said, "Well, you can get Medicaid to drop you off and pick you up." And now my Medicaid is not active right now. My food stamp not active. Nothing. My registration went out for my birthday. Of course, I didn't get no birthday wishes. I didn't get no birthday nothing. So I was hoping that people did send me stuff for my birthday, cause I was like on a mission to do shit. Like, I'm happy my baby was able to go get the baby pampers, cause for a year, for the baby first year of her life, she's 1. I have bought everything for the baby, like everything. I never wanted to expose my daughter like this, but it's the fact that she's letting people make her treat me a certain way. I gotta tell the truth. So I bought everything for the baby. Since before she was born, I had to set up, and when she came home, I had to set up. I've been buying Pampers, wipes, milk, because we didn't always have I was spending $40 per can. That daddy side of the family that just started helping now because they want to file income tax. They already tried. They asked this year, and I'm like, huh? How they gonna file when they know what income tax mean? Do they know that it means it's taxes from the stuff you bought for the baby? They didn't buy shit. So when the young man said, "How you gonna file for my baby? That's my baby," and I'm like, "Okay, if it's your baby, take care of your baby. You can file next year if you take care of her." So now his family just stepped in, and it giving me memories of my baby daddy. He used to do shit like that. It's all about money to people, because if you cared about your child or your kids, you gonna help them regardless if you can file or not. I don't care about filing. They could file the baby. Just as long as you taking care of that baby, I'm happy. So go ahead. But my daughter, she's seeing it wrong. She's like, "You not peeping game. You not peeping game, boo." But I expect baby girl, my daughter love me. I know she do. But she's blinded by people. And ever since she came back from DCF, she been telling me it's my fault that I let her get SA and DCF. Those people never reached out to her. Those people never tried to compensate her. Matter of fact, they told me she was lying. So that crushed her. And she's out here walking like the best city girl ever. She done went to jail twice. We talk about a sweet girl. She done went to jail twice after coming from DCF.
This law enforcement officer has been falsifying reports, manipulating evidence, and using police databases to track your movements and identify
So
your
if they want to
vulnerabilities.
call me a bad mother and say that my issues affected my girls, it's their fault, because these girls never act like this. This is facts. I got videos to prove it. These girls never act like this before. We were like this. We were best friends, and that's why my baby daddy keeps saying, it's your fault. You shouldn't have tried to be their best friend. But this my thing. We all on the spectrum, so we have to parent these children on the spectrum different. You gotta be a friend to them so you can show them what friendship looks like, so that they can know when they get out here in life. So here we go.
Police databases to track your movements and identify your vulnerabilities. They've been sharing your personal information with criminal networks, providing inside knowledge about police response times in your area, and even planning to be the responding
Y'all,
officer to
special shout out to my baby girl though. My youngest daughter so spiritual like me. Even though she hurting from the DCF experience, she don't take it out on me. She know it wasn't my fault. Here we go.
they orchestrated against you.
So shout out to you, Sky. I love you, girl.
Incident they
I love
orchestrated
your sister
against you.
too.
The conspiracy
It ain't her
against you
fault.
runs through secret societies that most people think are just old men in funny hats doing charity work. Behind the public facade of brotherhood and community service lies a network of 33rd
Sky, I
degree
love you so
Masons
much,
who've been
baby.
tracking
I
individuals
love you.
like you for
I love your
years.
sister too. Make sure you
These
show her that
high-ranking
you love her
members
too.
have access
All
to
right.
resources that would shock you. They can coordinate across state lines, manipulate legal proceedings,
Like,
and
this the
even
thing.
influence.
My oldest daughter she do this to me and my daughter. She don't fuck with her own sister that she was best friends with. Because she keeps saying it was my daughter's fault that we went to that park that day to stop and let the dog pee and stuff like that. Because we really stopped so that we could take a little break. We was doing DoorDash. When those police officers that followed me, I'm talking about for 3-4 hours straight, and then took me to jail at that park. So shout out to my baby girl for seeing beyond the veil to still love me.
Influence law enforcement
But friends like
investigations.
her,
That
see, look,
dirty cop
the
working.
friends that she got is different. They don't. It's all about my oldest daughter friends, because she tell me what they be saying. Mama, they said you this. Mama, they said you that. My other daughter friends don't do that. They literally embrace me. Especially one of my baby best friends is my goddaughter now, because we met her at the group home, and she remember me bringing pieces every weekend for those kids. She remember me bringing gifts and you know, just a lot of activity games for them, for the kids, because I didn't just bring it for my kids. I bought it for every child at the group home, because I didn't want them to feel jealous. Some of them didn't have their parents come see them like I did. I came to see them every weekend, every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 2 hours there and 2 hours back. And it tore my engine up. By the time my kids came back, I had another car because my engine went out on the car from driving 2 hours to see them and 2 hours back. Here we go. Never miss one visit.
Influence law enforcement investigations. That dirty cop working against you. They're likely a Mason themselves, using their position to gather intelligence and create opportunities for the network to strike. Your unique DNA signature, your natural healing abilities, your intuitive gifts. These have all been catalogued and discussed in
I'ma
meetings
like
you
this
never
video
knew
right now.
existed.
So
They see you as
y'all,
a threat to their carefully constructed power structure because you represent something they can never manufacture.
so Facebook did the same thing. Facebook just threw me off. So here go another violation. YouTube, don't do it, because I'm documenting, babe. I'm documenting. It's a camera right there. I'm documenting. I promise. I got a camera that goes 24 hours right there. Like, I keep one all around me, y'all. Secret ones. My kids don't even know about it. Big facts. Because the reason I don't tell them, I want to catch who they bring at the house too. But main reasons is because these people mess with my car a lot. These people mess with my car. So I got cameras angled to see who doing what. Like this, I'm showing y'all people that bully people on the spectrum. That's all. That's all. I'm showing you that people bully people on the spectrum. All right. I'm gonna put here, freedom of speech doesn't exist. All right. All right, y'all. I had to restart this live because Facebook did and ended the live. So, let's just review these videos. We're not gonna talk about Freemasons because it's a touchy topic that the apps don't want you to expose freaks. So here we go.
Manufacture authentic divine
So
connection.
this video was sent to me in my notification, and I'm gonna just review this. So reviewing my notifications, Facebook.
Recruiting from criminal networks, even reaching out to gang members with government connections. The plan was comprehensive, make you disappear in a way that would never be traced back to them. Professional hitmen were contacted through dark web networks, with payments arranged through cryptocurrency transfers that they believed were untraceable. Social media monitoring was
So
implemented to
y'all,
track your...
there's people, there's a whole non-profit organization. I thought I should tell Facebook, YouTube, and I'm gonna tell TikTok too eventually. There's a non-profit organization that reached out to me in 2018, and they have been watching me secretly. So they see everything that's happening. This one guy, he reached out to me in 2023. I think it was 2022, 2023. And he told me that they're trying to find the top person that's calling shots at these lodges, so they can tell by certain things that happen where it came from, and you know who's sending these orders out. So all of these gang members that I made that live is back on here. Is back on here, you guys. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, let's just keep it like that then. Right, y'all. I'm gonna have to end this one because I was doing a review and they literally hold on. All right, y'all. Let me end this one. I'll just go back on this one. I had to go live on my me that the phone was too hot and that's why it literally blanked out. I don't know what you was able to see or whatever, but they told me the phone was hot. And there's no sun in this car at all. They only did that because I was talking about Freemasons. All right, so let's go. Let's go back to the video.
Social media monitoring was implemented to track your daily routines, identify your closest relationships, and find opportunities to isolate you from your support
Y'all, I know
systems.
y'all like, because I love Facebook, I love TikTok, I love YouTube, but I'm sorry, all of these apps might end up in my space soon. All right.
They knew where you worked, where you shopped, which routes you took to get home, and even which family members you trusted most. The most chilling aspect of their surveillance was the psychological
I'm
profiling
sorry,
they
y'all.
conducted.
I'm
They
sorry
studied your
if I affect these apps for y'all and y'all can't use them no more. But if they can't treat us right, then y'all don't need it either. All right. So thank me later.
personality patterns, identified your emotional triggers, and developed manipulation strategies designed to make you doubt your own perceptions when their attacks began escalating.
With a remarkably delicious taste, Hello toothpaste makes every day yay.
Some lodge members were assigned to infiltrate your social circles, befriending you or people close to you to gather intelligence and create opportunities for harm. That new neighbor who seemed overly friendly, that co-worker who started asking personal questions, that person who kept appearing at the same places you frequented, none of these were coincidences. Their plan involved multiple phases: isolation from support systems, financial sabotage, character assassination,
And
and
they
finally
were successful because I don't have nobody on my side no more. I lost friends, family members, everybody upset with me for exposing this corrupt organization that's trying to tear me apart. And it's a sad road to walk alone when people are picking at you instead of helping you out. Hold up, let's keep going.
physical elimination. Each
Because this
phase
could be
was
y'all.
designed to
This could
weaken
happen
your
to you.
defenses and make the final attack seem like the inevitable result of a troubled life rather than coordinated murder. The network
Thank you, baby.
extended into business communities,
Thank you.
with Masonic members in
Thank
positions
you,
of
Father.
corporate
Thank you.
leadership, coordinating to block your professional advancement and create financial pressure that would make you more vulnerable to their ultimate plans. Bank of America records show irregularities that
What?
investigators have.
What? It's no way. It's no people who opened up Bank America accounts in my name, bro. Here we go.
Now
Come on.
examining
Come on.
closely.
Come
Your
on, God.
grandparents' estate, money that should
Come
have been yours
on.
by right, been tied up in legal proceedings that
Whoa.
weren't as random as they appeared. Someone has been manipulating probate court documents, forging signatures, and redirecting funds that
Whoa.
belong to your
So the PI can't that contacted me in 23. I think it was 22. I want to say 2022. Told me that I was an heir to a large estate and that people forged the signatures. Come on, let's keep going.
family line for generations. That inheritance you
So,
thought was
so all
lost in
these people who getting involved because you just seeing free money, you better think twice because you gonna be with a RICO charge, babe. I promise you.
legal complications. It was stolen through a
This ain't the money
coordinated
you
effort
want.
involving corrupt attorneys, compromised court officials, and family members who sold their souls for quick cash. The stolen ancestral land your great-grandparents worked to acquire has been sitting in someone else's name for years.
Whoa.
Properties worth millions
Granny's
have been
standing on
transferred through shell
business
companies and
from
fraudulent
heaven.
deeds, while you struggled financially, never knowing you were the rightful heir to substantial wealth. Trust funds established by previous generations were dissolved through
Whoa.
forged documentation, with the proceeds distributed among family members who participated in the conspiracy against you.
Whoa.
Life insurance policies were secretly changed to remove you as a beneficiary,
Whoa.
ensuring that your
To
death would
those family members who are mad at me for speaking on this, listen to this shit, babe. This is what I've been telling y'all. Okay, here we go.
financially benefit those planning your elimination. real estate transactions
You should
spanning
be upset with me at this point, babe. You should be disgusted. Here we go.
decades show a pattern of property being transferred out of your family through suspicious sales, often involving buyers with connections to Masonic organizations or criminal enterprises. Land that should have provided generational wealth was
Father,
sold for
thank
far
you.
below market value to
Thank
people who
you.
knew exactly what they were
Thank
purchasing.
you.
Investment accounts opened in your name during childhood were systematically drained through fraudulent withdrawals authorized by family members with access to your personal information. College funds that should have secured
So,
your education.
Something happened to me at school, Miami Jackson Senior High School. They threw metal trash cans at me. Tell me why. This person was taking me to physical therapy, all that. I didn't know he got paid from that shit. He never gave me a dime. Y'all investigators, they already seen that shit. So to the other ones who missed it, yeah, go back and check it out. At Jackson High School, they was throwing metal trash cans at me because those agents told them I had something to do with my friend's demise, and I didn't. They caused drama for me. They made people fuck with me. Here we go. That man never gave me my money.
Funds that should have secured your education were redirected to finance the very operations designed to destroy your future. The scope of financial manipulation extended to business
Mr. Proctor,
investments
that
and
was his name.
partnerships that your
Mr.
family
Proctor.
entered into with the specific intention of moving assets away from your eventual inheritance. Joint ventures
I
with
have
Masonic
a bad short-term memory, but my long-term memory is expertise, or whatever. I remember Mr. Proctor picking me up every day, or how often we had to go to physical therapy, and he stopped coming around out of nowhere. Is that when he got the check? Cause I never heard from him again.
businesses were structured to benefit the lodge members while depleting your family's legitimate wealth. Government benefits and entitlements that you qualified for were blocked through insider manipulation of social services databases. Healthcare coverage that should have been available was denied through coordinated insurance fraud, ensuring that any health emergencies would create additional financial strain. They needed you gone because your very existence threatened their illegal financial empire. Every day you remained alive was another
Facebook
day you
did it
might
again.
discover the truth about what was stolen from your bloodline.
Alright,
Legal
Facebook
documents
did
were
it
prepared
again.
in advance to
And they
finalize
won't
the
let me
transfer
touch no
of remaining
apps.
assets immediately
They
following
won't
your
let me
planned
touch no
elimination.
apps.
The irony is profound. While they were plotting to eliminate you for
It's
financial
saying
gain,
can't open your phone
spiritual
is getting
inheritance
hot.
was always going to manifest
Alright,
regardless
so
of
let's
this.
talk about it. I should have been on my Most Wanted channel, where there's a bunch of lawyers over there that's following me. So I'm gonna put it right here. Yeah, I go live in this car all the time when it's hotter than this. And as long as I'm not talking about Freemasons, they let me go live without messing with it. So it's what I'm saying is that these apps are violating my freedom of speech. So it's not letting me touch not one app. Not one app. Like, they do that to aggravate you. They do that to make you frustrated. They do that to piss you off. I know never get people like that I love to help me out. So what I'm doing online is just documenting. At this point, I want people to understand it's a method to my madness. All I'm doing, I'm documenting. I'm documenting. So everything YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok do is being documented. Y'all, I don't know, my face is so itchy right now. Like beyond itchy. Ah, shit. Yeah, I gotta go on my Most Wanted channel for everybody, for those lawyers over there, y'all. Y'all wanna hear what I gotta say, go over my Most Wanted channel.